The naked
187
city.
at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
I love how mean he is to Roy. Oh, so good. Alright, so we got the morphine coming back, huh? Interesting. Last time, if you don't remember the case, we had a betting
What's
case.
that getup of yours anyway?
What's wrong with my
Start
suit?
introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Okay. Alright.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
I'll change my outfit.
Like
Jeez.
it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now.
What's wrong with my
People
outfit?
judge
I
me
thought it
with
looked
you on my
swell.
arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Wow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
He's not. Well, then I'll change my outfit. Okay. Wow. Way to come at me, game. I like this one. It's pretty suave. How about that? Is that better? Is that better? Anyway, what I was saying was the last case was it was very weird. It was a very weird case. It was about, that's the patio. We don't need to go there. A betting on a boxer that went kind of askew when the boxer decided to go against what everyone told him to do, and instead of forfeiting the fight, he won the fight, and him and his lady friend got the winnings, and basically she got KO'd by one of the guys that betted that he would lose the fight. It was super interesting case because it had nothing to do with drugs, really. And it was just a super weird case, and we saw both bad and potentially a good side of Roy, which I think will be important here coming up in the next few cases. So we will see. Looks like we got
You're
some
behind the
more
wheel.
here, which goes more to the story probably that we see in the newspapers, which we also found last time with Courtney.
Seem distracted.
So we'll see.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Like what?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Like what, though?
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Bruh. God. Just when I was saying Roy might have a good side, he says stuff like that. Make me look dumb. But yeah, sorry. What I was saying was, in the newspaper, we had one. It was actually the very beginning of the last episode, which was cool. It was Courtney and the doctor guy, and the doctor's like, I'll take the morphine off your hands. Don't worry about it. I got you. Which was super suspicious, so I'm sure the doctor will come back around. And Roy knows the doctor, too.
Second floor,
So that's interesting.
apartment 6, in the back.
Apartment 6.
Thanks.
Thank you, good sir. So I think Roy's really connected in all these. That's why he's like, why do we care? Wasting our time. Of course he thinks it's a waste of time when you're in on it. You don't have to solve anything. You already know all the answers. We'll see. So I think she's dead. I think that's what they said.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did.
Oh my
Good to see you,
goodness.
Phelps.
You two want a hug? Can
Stefan.
we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
Oh, it's Rusty too. Oh my
26
goodness.
years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
Oh my
We
god.
heard Carruthers thinks.
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Oh, Rusty.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh my goodness. This is the best day. Stefan and Rusty. But mostly Stefan. But Rusty too. Oh, I hope we get to interact with him some more. Because, oh my goodness. My boy's back. He was by far the best. And probably will not be topped.
Quality English smoking jacket.
Whoa.
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Oh. Well, I think she's under 45. I think they said she was in her 20s. But oh my goodness, Stefan's back. Oh, he was the best partner. all day, every day. And he gets to be with Rusty, which is actually pretty cute.
Barbiturates.
Whoa.
What else
Oh,
is
sleeping
rattling around
pills?
in this thing?
Yeah, let's look. Let's see what I got. What's this? After me.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Interesting. What do you want to bet it's that freaking doctor that we see in all the newspapers? I bet it is. Oh, guys, I know maybe I'm a little overexcited, but I'm just so happy to see Stefan and Rusty. That's
Phelps?
oh, that
Val,
was such a beautiful
we've
surprise.
had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
Nell's always right.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
There's a bite
Notice
mark on
anything
her
about
arm.
our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Right? I thought I saw a bite mark. Oops, sorry.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
But her arm had a bite mark, you guys, I swear. Yeah, look at that.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah, dude.
Very good.
So many. Oh my god. What the heck happened to this poor girl? There's some on this arm too, right? Jeez. And oh, she has a ring too.
Very unusual ring.
It's really dark.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Oh. I don't know much about jewelry, but I think black sapphire is pretty rare.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
But I strangled.
The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story.
Yeah.
I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
What about the bite
Spread a
marks?
trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
I love the corner. He's so cool. Alright. Got a cute little hairbrush. They always have the cutest hairbrushes. Totally random note, but it's true. But the bite marks are what I'm like curious about. Like that's
Couldn't take it.
really weird.
So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just
God, he's
drifted
as bad
off.
as Rusty.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to
She
look.
always had so much fire.
I can investigate further.
So much drive. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Oh, maybe one of
prepared.
them has something in the back.
There.
Ooh. I'm interested.
It's okay.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Working
It's
Tuesday.
a place to start.
Keep me company. Ask for Miss Randall. Ooh, spice. Alright, let's check the last one just to be thorough. I'm sure there's nothing in this one.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Yeah, they look expensive. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of interesting and beautiful things about this case especially, because my beautiful babies are back. That sounded creepy and weird. I meant my boys.
I'm
Sorry.
Detective Phelps.
But
I'm here to
Stefan is
try and help
my
Julia.
precious baby.
Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order.
We'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
Who's Mr. Henderson?
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Doubt, but what did I find with this? Sleeping pills. You're troubled and depression. Alright, I'm gonna pressure then a little bit.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She had sleeping pills, and I said it had something to do for depression.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
Yeah.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there.
Yeah.
I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
I think potentially, yeah.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Girl. There's a men's jacket. Alright. Okay, well then I can call her on that, because there's a men's
Why are
jacket.
you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
There is a man's jacket in her room. What do you mean?
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Why wouldn't you say
Where
that?
would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Huh.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
His face. I don't think I have anything to prove bad. But I'll pressure her a little bit.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Maybe she was bipolar. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean, but if she changes that quickly, it sounds like bipolar to me. Okay, he said to look outside. So, I don't see anything here. Anything on the fridge? No. Okay, I gotta look at, whoa. Oh, I was looking at the shirts game, but that's cool. Alright, look outside. Where outside? She doesn't have an outside. Right? Didn't he say to look outside? He said to look outside. Hold on, let me look. I don't understand. Ah, here you go. Ah, here we go. Hell yeah.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
Well, yeah, but it's here.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Heck yeah. I was like, I really don't
I
want to
think
leave.
our work is done here.
Heck yeah. Perfect. I was like, I don't want to leave without that clue. Alright, sir. Who do we go to first? I found out that, oops, wrong one. It's probably Rusty's car. My bad. It's not still their car, huh? It's not very nice.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right,
I
where
think
to?
like a case or two ago, I started the theory of going down the list in terms of where to go and locations, and it seemed to be working really well. We almost got 5 stars last time.
Galloway, quite the little
hopefully we
reunion
hit
in
5
there.
stars this case.
Almost brought a
That'd be
tear to my eye.
beautiful.
They're good police.
How
I
would you
know.
know? You got
They're
promoted so
amazing.
fast you barely had time to learn their names.
Run into
Let
that
me
car.
fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended
Hey,
on
that
it.
is not
I don't
true.
see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Yeah, it
Why
is.
do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
So mean. But Stefan's back. Or Stefan. Same thing. I missed him so much. I didn't realize how much I missed him until I saw him. And I was like, oh my goodness. I kind of miss Rusty too. Rusty had a very beautiful sense of humor. He always said the most hilarious stuff. Especially when Phelps was talking like mad shit. He just like talked right back to him and it was gorgeous. I miss him so much. Okay, anyway. Let's focus. Sorry. Okay, so we need to go here? Where am I going actually? I got way too distracted. Going to the doctor. See why he prescribed those pills. Alright, sir. Why do you just grab her those pills? What happened? I wonder if it's a therapist too. Ooh, can I look at the... see what we got? What was his name? Oof, I don't remember what his name was. Sorry, you guys. Alright. Here. Okay, it doesn't tell me, so I have to look at the other one. Thanks, game. Dr. Stoneman's. Okay. Dr. Stoneman. I don't see him, so he must be on this one. Dr. Stoneman. On the 5th floor.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if it's that doctor that we've been seeing in the newspapers, oof, that's gonna be rough. Because that means this is his doing for sure. And that Roy's probably in on it.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
We haven't run into one doctor in any case yet. What do you mean? Alright. Roy is super sus, man. Alright, let's go talk to Dr. Stoneman.
Yes, sir, your name?
Check to Phelps.
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
Not really.
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Doesn't sound like the doctor guy. Let me look for a newspaper real quick. Nada? Alright.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
I didn't say anything, but I can now if you want. Make you have some other pain so you're a little distracted from your other problems. Okay, so I'm the same guy, thank goodness.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Me too, honestly.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
I don't think that applies once they're dead, actually. So.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Alright. Super sus. Let me look at this. Yeah, in 46. What year is it right now? Do I know? Do I know what year it is in the game right now? I'm gonna use my intuition. I know I just got it, but it never helps me. Okay, I'm gonna say accused.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
But I know... I'm gonna say this.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
I'm not saying it's illegal, but it's pretty messed up. I'm so glad that I went with my gut. I was like, I don't know what year it is in the game, but I think that's a good piece of evidence. All right, what else?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Okay, I don't think I have anything to contradict that. But I can play bad cop.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Oh, did you?
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Dude, I'm doing so well in this case. I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop. I never do this well. Can I look around? Alright, I better get a newspaper in this case, or else. Alright, I think there was one other guy. The one that was on the back of the picture. Which seems like they're interesting. Oh, there was a Mr. Houston, something like that, too. I don't think it's the same guy, but maybe. Interesting, though. Someone wanted her dead, but for what reason? Gotta be something going on in the modeling agency or something like that. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she saw something, that's why she had the sleeping pills, because she saw something she wasn't supposed to see.
The old boy is lying.
What do you mean?
About what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
Oh.
It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yeah. That is interesting. I didn't think he looked relieved, but I'm glad he pointed that out because he seemed remorseful, but I trust Roy's opinion. In this case, it's not a blanket statement. For this case, I'll trust it.
Can you drive to this one?
Alright, the dress
Do
store.
we know where we're going?
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that was a dress store.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
Oh, yeah.
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them.
It's true.
A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
That's true, they do use it a lot, but I also think, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that once the patient is no longer living, that doctor-patient privilege is no longer valid. So you can, get information about a patient's in their patient's, sessions and anything discussed in those sessions after the patient is no longer in the land of living. I could be wrong, though. I'm getting all this information based on my binging of Law and Order SVU, so who knows?
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
I need to talk
LAPD,
about Julia.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
We'll see.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She
was found dead this morning.
Yeah. I had to say, Phelps has gotten a lot better at relaying the news that people are dead since the first case, because he was just like, to this little girl, I remember we had a homicide case where it was the little girl who answered, the daughter, and she's like, is my mom gonna be okay? And he's like, your mom's dead. And I was like,
how long
bruh.
had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
That didn't answer my question. But I don't know what else to do with that. Let me look at the log real quick. I didn't understand what my question was. So how long had Julia worked as a model? She worked in New York before coming here. Okay. She's making eye contact. Hands are on the table. I'm gonna say good cop, please.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives.
Mhm.
When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses.
Fair.
The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
That's fair.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
Yes, please.
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
She's like, that's super weird.
Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl.
His
I
last
understand
name's
that you
Earl.
worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here.
Oh, yeah?
She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Why is he interested in engagement rings? That's super weird. What the heck was that?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Why am I interested in that? That was so weird. Okay.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry Arnett. She looks like she's telling the truth to me, so.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
Oh, she don't know. Interesting, okay.
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must
Oh.
have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Weird.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Okay.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Oh, that poor girl. We just broke her heart. Dude, we are killing this case so far, you guys. If I get 5 stars on this case, I'd be ecstatic, because I didn't think I'd get any 5 stars, because these cases
Phelps,
are so
1247.
freaking hard. That's what she said.
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Yeah, sure.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Interesting. I didn't think the ring we found was the engagement ring either. But I guess it does make sense. I think it was
You can
on the right
drive.
hand.
Where are we going?
Going to visit my favorite man in the whole game.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
pretty smooth,
I figured
actually.
we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to be a vice cop. I'm excited for the arson, though. I feel like arson cases are going to be crazy, because there's probably going to be a lot of, like, psychological issues with the suspects, you know, because it's probably more psychological than, you know, just, like, playing on revenge. But maybe revenge, too, but I'm really excited for those. I feel like they're going to be really interesting. Alright, what do you got for us, Mally boy? My favorite man. I wish Mal was our partner. That doesn't make any sense, but I like Mal a lot. He's a cool man. Alright, let's see.
They should at least find you handy.
Oh, he's not in here. Where is he? Oh, in the open door.
Cole,
Whoa, why is there
Roy,
2 bodies?
I have some information for you.
Why is there 2? Whoa.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
Shut up.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Yeah, what is this?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
Ooh.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
What about the bite marks? I'd love to know more about those. What's this?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Oh, it's a harmonica. What about the bite marks? Why are we just glossing over that?
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over.
This other guy at the police
We have a
station?
guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy, don't talk bad about Mal. I'll let you slip through a lot of stuff, but Mal is my mans, and I don't allow that shit. Alright, who we got? Interview room 2.
Arnett is in interview 2, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Okay, so it's this way.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Okay, I am going to look at my evidence. So... okay, so we don't have her saying that they've been friends for a while to use, so we'll see.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna say good cop. Please be right.
And
Nope,
you were
it's
close?
not. Shit.
We were friends.
Damn it. I should have. Damn it. Well, there goes our 5 stars.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Alright, he's lying, but I don't think I can prove that. Okay, I'm gonna play bad cop.
Spill it, Henry.
What
you know
the
nothing
heck?
about a man named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Damn, I suck. This guy's got me. Okay.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Alright, it's a bad cop for sure.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Damn,
Heather
he's so
told us
hard.
that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure.
Ooh.
I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
Not really, because I freaked up the questions. What proof did I have on some of those? I don't.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
This case is so good. The trail another one.
He's in that car at the lights.
I do better trailing in the car actually than when I'm walking, which is surprising. But not by much, because my driving skill is basically 0.
He was squirming like a worm in there.
He was.
Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Yeah, I thought it was weird how much questions we were asking him about the war and stuff, because I think we were the captain, or a captain in that regiment. That's why we're like, okay, really?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Yeah. I don't get how I got how to do those questions with him. Like, I felt pretty good on all the other ones, but to him, I was like, I don't know, I couldn't read him. And I didn't think we had any evidence to prove that he was lying. Just stop back here. Not suspicious at all. But I'm curious where this is going, because this case is really interesting. I can't figure out what happened. And that there's 2 people that killed her. And I can't believe we've just ignored the bite marks, by the way. Like, what the heck is that about? I don't know if that's some kinky shit or what, but...
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Super weird that we have not touched on that, because that is very interesting, to say the least. So I'm curious. Also, that she's a model is interesting, you know? I'm curious if there's something she saw in the modeling world, just because we know, at least in terms of showbiz, nothing good happens there, so I'm sure the modeling industry is very similar. But interesting. Where do you think he's going? I don't think he's involved.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
Backing up.
Shit, better drop back, Cole.
I was doing so good. It's easy. I totally lost my train of thought.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Man, I totally lost my train of thought. I had something I was saying, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was saying, I don't think he was involved in the killing, but I think he was involved with her, like, romantically. I don't think they were just friends, if you know what I mean. Oh, interesting.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I had to fall on 1 foot. I was just saying that I sucked at that. Oh. What up, brother? I gotta make sure you don't see me. Oh, motherfucker. What am I doing? I don't know. Where was I supposed to hide? Damn it. Alright guys, we're back. I failed so bad at the tailing him that the game was like, do you want to skip it? And I was like, heck yes I do. So, but I didn't want to lie and say I did it. So, just so you guys know, I'm even worse at tailing people than I am at driving.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
Why is he going to Mexico? It's a little sus, sir. Maybe he was involved in the murder.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
Interesting.
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
That's good. But this is better.
What's up? What do we got?
Oh my god. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Dearest Beverly, with love and affection, always, L. What the heck? Huh. Alright, it says to go to the phone, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I just got off the phone, and basically, the lady said that we got a message from your boys Stefan and Rusty, and they're requesting us to meet them at the police station because they have some information about the case for us.
Slow down!
And also the other guy that Mal suspects is one of the two perps. They gave us the arresting officer. So we got 2 places to go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like we'll go.
Fine. Where are we headed?
See our boys first, of course. I can't wait to see them. They're the best. I hope they come back in other cases, but I feel like this is a
one-way
one-off.
ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
I actually agree with him. I'm still a little pedoed that I messed up the questioning so bad because we were so close and we were looking like we might have got 5 stars on this case, but I still feel pretty good. And I'm really liking where this is going, and I'm liking that we got our old partners in the mix. It's such a beautiful and amazing
Sir,
surprise.
I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you.
What are we looking for? Oh, for the purse.
Here you go.
Thanks.
What we got?
Is the cigarette case on there?
Well, let's see. Yes, it is.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Beverly Eavestorm and a black sapphire ring. Look at that.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. Not expecting that development. So they got it from the police station? What? Huh. Now I'm all confused. But that's very interesting.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Going to see
we're going?
friends, I think. Oh, snap.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Who is he
Wallace,
chasing?
go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
So this is the guy that arrested the other guy that we think is the suspect that is KO'd. Oh, looks like he has friends. Oops. Oh my goodness. Am I helping at all? Oh, they're shooting at us, huh? Well, that is very rude.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
That's right. Bitch. Say something.
I've got you.
That's what I thought. Got other friends? How did this become a shootout? Who are these guys?
Find some cover!
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Let's get to a different spot. I'm getting closer to him. Where's the other guy at, by the way? I think I see him. It's like over here. I don't think I can reach him from where I'm at though.
You're clear, go!
Put your hands up.
Stay down!
Or else, sir. Or else.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
I ain't a dead man yet. I'm right in the butt. This case is so complex. My goodness.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery.
Oh.
Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window.
Whoa.
Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
Do you know his
I
name?
would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an
Really?
acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Huh.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
So we're looking for a boxer?
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Thanks. What in the heck is going on here?
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to? You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Yeah. I thought when we went back to the police station, we would have got to talk to our favorite past partners, but it said I got everything, so that's a bummer. Hopefully I see him
Nice
one more
house.
time. Who's this place again?
LAPD,
Oh,
ma'am.
yes.
Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I think that's who
I
reported
am
the
Mrs.
missing those
Eastrom.
two
How
things.
may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get
Well,
down to that, I'll have a
43.
scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
I thought we only had two. What do you mean 43? What in tarnation? Yeah, okay, so here we go. I need to look at this again. Alright. Got that and the black sapphire ring too. Covering a 12th month period. Okay. Alright, what did you
Can you
got stolen?
describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
What? Alright, what else?
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
I don't know if I can prove that it was. I was more like, oh. Oh, maybe we're good, so.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Why didn't she report the ring?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
I want to talk about. Alright, I'll be nice, but I would like to talk more about the burglary, please.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife.
That's interesting.
I returned home and all of my things were missing.
What a coincidence that is.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives.
Ooh, what?
What's going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work.
Wow.
Mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The
plot
detectives
thickens.
recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
What? We're taking her to... What? It's a little too weird of a coincidence. Unless he, like, planned
Welcome,
that
sir.
shit, you know?
I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No, but I'm Popo, man.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. Where is the lift? If I was lift... Oh, is that a newspaper? Is that a newspaper?
What do you think?
It
Arnett
is, but
in
not
30,
the one I
Cole.
want.
Let's pay him a visit.
Yeah. I was trying to see if it was the newspaper. It was not. That's right. Hopefully I didn't miss one.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Just a little. It'll be fun, though. I'm excited. Oh, looks like he has friends. Uh-oh.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air!
You think he killed the other guy? He looked pretty KO'd. He doesn't look that strong, though. Where is he? Oh, he went up.
Give it up!
Where you going, pretty
LAPD!
boy? Oh, not this shit again. I'm not the best at this. So focus. Come on. Yeah. Uh-oh. Why does Phelps always walk past a freaking spot every time? I think we've got hit like that at least
Looks
5
like
times.
he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
That's funny.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped
Okay,
up.
he's not dead.
Good time to get some answers.
Heck yeah.
You missing something, Henry?
Oh yeah, let me look at this. What do we got here? Mexico City.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Oof, awkward. There's a watch here. Oh, it's an important too.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
Ooh.
A graduation present from my parents.
Yeah, sure it is. I mean, we already knew that. I'm gonna look around. I'll come back to you, Henry. Just you wait your pretty little head. Oh, look at this freaking fan.
Seems irrelevant.
Oh, really? Looks cool though. Alright, anything? Oh, look at that. That's cool. I like the Japanese art. Alright, anything else? Ooh, maybe the bedroom has something. I got a mirror. Doesn't look like anything. Ooh, what's this?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I don't even know what that is, so. Alright. I don't really see nothing. I could look at his mail or something, but. Alright, anything in the kitchen? Probably not. Alright, I think it probably was just a suitcase, but I want to be thorough. Double check. Okay.
I'm at a loss.
Get
No,
his
I'm not.
story.
I want to talk to him.
Let's see Henry talk his way out of this with Heather in the room.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so juicy. Alright, so we know the ring was on... We know the ring, and we know it was reported missing. No idea about the watch, though. Mr. Henderson. Okay, we'll do our best. He really stumped me last time, though, so...
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Come on now. Okay, but I don't know what to use against him. You know what I'm saying? What do I got? I could use that and be like, how does a man in the fashion business have that? But he's like, I'm gonna try bad cop, please be right.
Miss Swanson might
No,
be
it's
gullible
not.
enough to believe your story, Arnett, but I'm not buying. You're involved in a burglary scam, and so was Julia Randall.
I'm a legitimate businessman. I can't speak for Julia.
Dang it.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
What? Okay, I don't think I have anything. But I bet I can play bad cop. God damn
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars.
Mm-hmm.
He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you.
These are facts.
He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me.
Damn.
She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Oh my god, this guy's so hard. I don't understand.
Who is Henderson,
How
and
do
what
this?
is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Okay, he's obviously guilty, but like... Hold on, what about the housekeepers? I'm gonna say accused.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Do I do this? I don't know. Oh man, I'm so confused right now. Guys, I don't know. Maybe I just do bad cop.
Don't ask, you never find out. Give it up, Arnett.
God, I don't
You're facing the gas
understand what
chamber.
to do
Give the
here.
judge some reason to commute.
You still don't get it, do you? Julia entrapped everyone. She was so beautiful, so goddamn cold.
I suck.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead.
Oh.
Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Hey, at least we got it. I don't know why this guy, I couldn't figure out how to connect the evidence with his statements. Ugh. Obviously, I can only get this guy wrong. I can't read him. I know he's lying, but then I'm like, I don't see how the evidence connects enough to trap him in his lie. But at least he gave up the name. But like, what a plot twist that it's the
You know the way.
doctor.
You can drive.
That makes
Where are we
so
going?
much more sense. That's why he was so relieved that she was dead. Oh my goodness. But like, why?
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
Yeah.
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I still can't believe I keep running out.
You should have seen
like
yourself
that.
staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
I just don't get how he keeps running on rooftops and like that. Like, come on now. We've got not only rooftop, but every chase scene, almost. Well, not every, but almost every chase scene. We get KO'd like that because they just wait for us and they just kick our ass. I think he would learn to look and go slowly around corners, but guess not. Alright, yeah, let's see how the doctor fits in. I wasn't expecting the doctor. I thought, honestly, that the Mr. Henderson was code for that guy. But it's the doctor. But that also...
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Yeah, but that also makes sense because the doctor was mentioned at the elder lady that got stolen from went to a party with the doctor, I guess. So I mean, his connection does make sense, and it was a little sus.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Yes, you
Tell
can.
him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Dang, Roy.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
What was
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Oh, that looks
So
like a
glad you
beaten
came.
man.
Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties.
Oh.
Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
So who murdered her, though? Obviously not him.
Oh, the practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No.
Why is
Please
she
don't
crying?
cry.
She's like, I love you too, doctor.
I want to see
for years.
no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Whoa. He must not have killed her then.
What have I done?
Oh, dude.
Didn't see that coming.
I kind of did. It kind of made sense. He obviously was not in a good place mentally. He used to phone and be like, our suspect got murdered by himself.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Damn, what a turn of events.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
I don't think we need an
En
ambulance.
route, Detective.
I think he's pretty
You have a
KO'd.
message.
What's up?
Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
Oh, nice.
Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
Yay!
On our way.
Stefan, let's go. Sorry, ma'am.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap
She
this up
loved
then.
him. She secretly wanted his babies. Let's be real. So I think based on what we've gathered, Willie and the other guy killed him, and then Willie killed the
That
other
old
guy.
boy really fell for that broad.
Which, why?
She was incredibly beautiful.
Oh, right.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Oh, that sounds like
Life has a
foreshadowing.
way of making you pay for your pride.
Oh boy.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
Oh boy, is
You're
Phelps
talking
gonna
from
throw it all away for that German woman? The
I
singer?
certainly am.
That's what they're hinting at.
Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Wow, I'm so surprised. That's your opinion.
Thank God I didn't park there.
Can you drive to this one?
Bruh.
Fine, where are we headed?
So Willie and the other guy killed her because she was gonna find a new crew, I guess, is what the other guy said. Seems like a really weird thing to kill someone for, but I mean, I guess. I don't really know. Makes more sense to the other guy, because
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this.
And Rusty.
Kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
Oh, I miss him so much. Stefan, my beautiful old partner.
A harmonica playing
The
wrestler.
first and the best.
That's a weird one.
Alright, where am I looking?
Well.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Alright, so we're just walking around. Okay, if I was harmonica.
Wait.
What's up?
Bull. You hear that?
No. I just hear cars. Oh wait, I kind of hear something. Ooh, yeah, I hear it. But where is that?
He wouldn't be that way.
Oh, okay, sorry, shit. Maybe...
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh my god, he has one too. Oh. Ah, I got him. Okay, let's go. Stop, go. Alright, let's get him. I don't know if I'm supposed to shoot him or not. I kind of want to keep him alive because I kind of like more of the story. So I'm a little confused on what the heck happened. What can you do? It says he's like up here, so where he at? Where you at, brother? Oh, I see him. Hi, sir. If you don't want to die, stop running. I promise you a beautiful prison cell just for you. I'll even fluff your pillows. Yeah, I'm that nice. You're welcome. But only if you stop making me run in my beautiful suit. Do you know how hard it is to get sweat stains out of a suit? It's impossible. Where is he? Oh my god, he went up again? Jeez, bro. Alright, come on, brother. It's been a long day. And you're surrounded.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go
How the
unless he
heck
grew
did he
wings.
get up here?
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Alright, shoot him. Bro, how is he not dead? He's a Hulk? Sir. Bro, what? Get out of here. Get out of here. What the heck? Got him. That guy got shot like 20 times.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body.
Sad.
I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain.
Alright, this is a little weird. Can we not?
She really made an impression on me.
Did you like...
Well, you had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
I love how much they hate each other. It's beautiful, actually. That was so creepy what that guy said about the dead girl. Like, gross, man. Only Artie can be revealed. Only he can reveal the depths of. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I messed up almost every. I think every single question of his. I messed up. It was so hard to read.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cows still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Oh my god, Kelso.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, dude.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Oof.
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Oh, yikes. Oh, I bet Kelso loved that. Damn, Phelps, that's dark. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, that is the end of that case. That case was a heckin' wild ride. That one was actually a pretty long case too. They're not usually that long. It was really cool, interesting. Definitely didn't think the doctor was the Mr. Henderson guy. That was a interesting twist to say the least. And yeah, the comment that Roy made about, you know, a woman, that guy that the doctor made basically ruined his life over a woman, makes me feel like that was major foreshadowing with Phelps and that German girl. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but they did show a few cutscenes a few cases ago where Phelps was in the jazz club watching the German singer, and it was super weird, and it was just a weird moment. So I don't think it's too far off, but I'm interested to see how this goes. It looks like we have at least one more Vice case, because I did a little sneak peek, and we have another case here, so maybe it'd be the last one, who knows. But I'm really liking them a lot more than I thought, but I'm also very, very excited for arson. I think that those cases are going to be insane, and also this case was extra beautiful because we got both of our old partners that showed up, and that was quite honestly an amazing surprise. So I'm really excited to see what the next case has in store for us. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go leave a like and comment below, and of course subscribe to see this gameplay and other gameplay in the future. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.